Welcome to this episode of Y'all of the Day. My name is Sh00ting. The head is big for a reason. Now, this episode of Y'all of the Day is brought to you by Bet Africa. Now, bro, I don't know what happened for America. And, bro, right now, no, bro, things don't make sense to me, bro. Me now, I talk, say, oh, I didn't need a something, then I will go do the something. But I feel like I have to change my mind because, honestly, you know what? It'd be crazy. That's what I'm going to talk. It'd be crazy. Now, the guy say about 3 weeks or something ago, no, like 2-3 weeks ago, no, there's some video popped up on social media where then people they figure say the video game, like a man really carry gun where he enter supermarket where he gun people down, like you know how they do it in video games. Then we find out say it happened, like real life it happened. Then some few weeks later, no, this one too has happened. And it doesn't make sense to me the way like people they take gun, they end people that my life left, right, center. You know they make sense. And you see, when these things happen, it's like the American lawmakers, they use the Ghanaian MPs them a playbook song. You know, like they basically don't do anything about this gun control thing. They basically know they won't do anything. So when issues like this pop, that like somebody go open fire into a church, into a supermarket, into a school now, then they just go come. So basically, the media go report on them. People will be outraged. Oh, a moment of silence. We go argue about the whole issue for a week. You understand? Like the same cyclical nonsense. No concrete measures are being put in place to make sure that they curb these things. Like, you know, they make sense. And lives are being taken. And you see, what they vex me be say, kids, bro. The 19 children that were shot at the elementary school. Kids. What did they do, bro? What did they do? Mostly it be innocent people. Stand by innocent stand. I don't know, man. Forget it. Kiddies. What did they do? And you see, yesterday, Golden State Warriors, they're my coach, Steve Kerr. They had a match with Dallas Mavericks. Before the match, he said they do press conference. Your man goes sit for the press conference. He said, nah, bro. He's not even going to talk about he's not going to talk about basketball. Your man venting, spleen and Kasala. You see, say, your man, they try control. He vex. He said, for how long are we going to sit down there and fold our arms for people to take the lives of innocent people?
I'm not going to talk about basketball. Nothing's happened with our team in the last 6 hours. We're going to start the same way tonight. Any basketball questions don't matter. Since we left shoot-around, 14 children were killed 400 miles from here. And a teacher. And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed in Southern California. And now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of the, I'm sorry. I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators right now who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. And there's a reason they won't vote on it, to hold on to power. So I ask you, Mitch McConnell, I ask all of you senators who refuse to do anything about the violence and school shootings and supermarket shootings, I ask you, are you going to put your own desire for power ahead of the lives of our children and our elderly and our churchgoers? Because that's what it looks like. It's what we do every week. So I'm fed up. I've had enough. We're going to play the game tonight, but I want every person here, every person listening to this, to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today? We can't get numb to this. We can't sit here and just read about it and go, well, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, go Dubs, you know. Come on, Mavs, let's go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game. And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us, we are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want. They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
Just because some 50 senators, they sit for this thing their way, they know they won't do anything about the lost way information. Say you go see towards gun control because they want to hold on to power. Because listen, as this thing has happened, nothing. Then just go. Then go lower the American flag, moment of silence, media conversation, hey, blah blah. Then next week, then somebody go shoot again. It's crazy, man. At least 9 children and 2 adults were killed when a gunman opened at an elementary school in Texas. Authorities said Tuesday. Authorities said the shooter was killed on the scene by law enforcement officials. And I quote, the updated numbers that they gave me as of now, they told me 19 students, 2 adults, and then we also have the shooter that was deceased. Texas Department of Public Safety Sergeant Eric Estrada told CNN Don Lemon Tuesday night. Authorities said the shooter entered Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas at approximately 8:32 a.m. local time after shooting his grandmother and crashing his vehicle near the school. An official from the Texas Department of Public Safety said that upon entering the school, the shooter fired at children, teachers, whoever was in his way. Like, move, bitch, get out of the way. That kind of vibe, bro. He was shooting everybody, the official said. Estrada said on CNN that the grandmother was in critical condition as of Tuesday night. The suspect, who was wearing body armor, exchanged fire with law enforcement officials and multiple officers were shot. Wow. The official said the suspect was eventually fatally shot on the scene. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said the shooter was an 18-year-old male who resided in Uvalde, which is about an hour and a half west of San Antonio. He said the suspect, who he named as Salvador Ramos, abandoned his vehicle, then entered the school with a handgun and possibly a rifle, and horrifically, incomprehensibly, opened fire. 2 law enforcement sources told CBS News that the suspect had a handgun, an AR-15 assault weapon, and a high-capacity magazines. The school teaches second, third, and fourth grade students, according to Uvalde CISD Police Chief Pedro Arredondo. Arredondo confirmed the suspect is dead and said the investigators believe he acted alone. President Biden condemned the shooting in an address on Tuesday night, of course. Then this is what Joe Biden said. I had hoped when I became president, I would not have to do this again. The president said, another massacre, Uvalde, Texas, an elementary school, beautiful, innocent second, third, and fourth graders. And how many scores of little children who witnessed what happened, see their friends die as if they are in a battlefield. For God's sake, they will live with it for the rest of their lives. CBS News has learned that Customs and Border Protection agents were among the members of the law enforcement that exchanged gunfire with the shooter. One CBP agent was shot in the head. That agent has been hospitalized and is in stable condition. Bro, 19. Before that self, you take giving grandmommy. So are they not going to do anything about this gun control? They're not going to do anything. They're not. No, it be serious. serious. So 19 people, I'm proud to this incident, Now, Obiso, like somebody to go do something. Bro, it doesn't make sense. And there is this new item on Daily Mail Online. Look at this nonsense headline. Texas school shooter was bullied at school because of the clothes he wore and because his family was poor. And so what? So that they give him the reason to go out there and shoot innocent children. And so what? You people, they can't talk this thing, then what? We go have empathy for him. For Christ's sake, he killed 19 people. He killed his grandma. What the fuck has this got to do with what, bro? Bro, we were all bullied. They called us names, bro. Did you see us? You see us with the whole cutlasses? They go cat people. You people, they saw some foolish things. According to Jimmy, you people, they talk about and he was bullied and because he didn't have because of clothes he wore and because his family was poor. And so what? You people want to shove everything under that. Oh, and I man, shut up! You killed 19 innocent children. Some say he was bullied. And so what? Everybody, people are being bullied left, right, center. It doesn't give you I don't condone bullying. But because you have been bullied, then you go carry pump gun and you go fire 19 people, kill them. And you say by now, like, all the people that have been bullied, come on, man. Sometimes, please, let's be serious. And as I said, as this thing happened, nothing is going to be done about it. Because the people who are supposed to implement laws against guns and things, background checkups, it is not there. You can walk into a shop, hand over your ID card, and get a gun. Especially where this thing happened. Someone said it is even, bro, it'd be easier to get gun than to get food. You go feel walking, I won't buy gun like they won't buy biscuit. They will hand it over to you. No background check, nothing. People who are supposed to make laws to make sure say these things, these measures are put in place. No, now no. So Kidi, how did he get access to all these guns? Anyway, as I said, this thing, nothing is going to be, bro. It's the same old shit. Nah, this is not the first time open shooter like this has happened. Every time it happen, they do nothing. The media will talk. Yo, condolences, a prayer for this, prayer for that. The next minute, we move on to the next one. It be useless to me if there is no concrete measures to this. This is sad, bro. This is sad. Imagine what the families of these kids are going through. Your picky go school say, yeah, you go school come now, then kill him. You don't do nothing. Because somebody then bully him for school, where you know get better clue. Are you mad? If be America, this thing will happen. Now I'm so sad, man. So mental health and this question. Aquare Jimmy, I know I'm they see the way everybody makes sensitiveness. You can't say something and if you say this and this, no. Wait, Jimmy, I know I catch it. If the guy has mental problem, take him to some hospital. They want to sugarcoat everything. Well, anyway, my name is Sh00ting. I'm out.